Hello, and it's time to get down to it. This is a review about the awesome game called Fantasy Life. Now, before I get into it, I'm just going to outline what I'm going to be covering. I'll be doing general plot, which is going to include characters, general stuff like that, general story. Then I'll go into characters. Then I'll go into a little bit of history about this game. And then I'll do a little bit of grandstanding, and then that'll be over. If you want spoilers, I don't really feel like spoiling this game for anyone. If any of my viewers would like any tips or tricks for this game, I'll help you out. I'll make a video separate from this, just with tips and tricks and spoilers. So, yeah, let's get down to it. Alright, let's get to the plot. The general plot of this game is that the world that your character lives in is falling apart. Your character lives in a fantastical world that's got all this really nice fantastical stuff in it, and the jobs in this game are called lives. So you can choose the life of a paladin, the life of a fisherman, the life of a chef, the life of a miner, the life of a smith, whatever. And you basically go around taking on missions and side quests from people that earn you rare materials, money, new skills, whatever. And basically, that's how you get stars for your main class, for your main life missions from your life trainer, your life master, whatever. And those stars level up your life and therefore give you access to new skills and abilities and higher difficulty levels, higher difficulty missions and that type of thing. So I started my game as the paladin because, I mean, you know, it's the basic melee class in the game, and frankly speaking, I tend to go with a warrior class when I play an RPG because I want to be able to hit things and kill things. Hit things and kill things. That's right. Hit things and kill things. And I'm relatively good at it. So, so the cool thing about this game is that as you go through the game, you discover that the world is falling apart. Literally, the sky is falling. And these bits of sky that are falling are called doomstones. This dark, negatively charged stone turns everything else around it into shadow creatures, which just attack everything. So that's the general gist. You're trying to stop these doomstones from falling and hurting people, and the world from ending, you know, standard RPG fare. Now, as the game goes on, you meet various characters who help you along. They're characters who, at first, you think, that's the bad guy. No. It's just something that's going on. There is no overarching evil plan. But the game itself is pretty damn good. I'll get into characters after the cut. So let's get into characters and general game mechanics and that type of thing. Basically, the cool thing about Fantasy Life is that the characters, 1UP Studios, aka Brownie Brown, and Level 5, really managed to basically give a lot of character to their characters. They gave depth to their characters. The translation, the localization for this game is top-notch. It's very smart writing, very good, the interaction of the characters, how the characters think, how they act, it's very well written, very well acted out, very well animated. It's just a very well put together game. Now, the gameplay mechanics, the combat in the game is relatively, on the surface, is relatively simplistic. As a matter of fact, everything in the game on the surface is relatively simplistic. However, as you get further into the game, you begin to realize that the simplicity belies a depth that you just don't see in other games. So, for example, initially in the game, you think that mining is just about hitting something with a pick. Yeah, that's it. Boom. But later on, you learn about sweet spots and using your charge-up attack in order to hit something in a sweet spot when you're mining. That basically that causes it to drop more items or for you to get rarer materials. So really, the game has depth to it that belies a lot of its simplicity on the surface, which is really nice. This game, in terms of its gameplay mechanics, actually makes grinding and fetch quests fun. Like, literally, it makes grinding and fetch quests fun, which is something that's quite ironic, because most RPGs tend to be tedious. Like, it's like, this game is fun, the fetch quests, not so much. This game makes it fun. And I think it's because this game was made by Brownie Brown, aka 1UP Studios, and Level 5. Two studios that have a pedigree of making some damn good games. So, works out very well. Another cool mechanic is that you can switch jobs in the game, and some jobs complement each other. So, for example, my first 3 jobs in the game were Paladin, Miner, Smith. These 3 jobs complement each other. The Paladin gives me fighting ability, the Miner lets me get materials, which my Smith can then make into weapons for my Paladin. So it's like a nice synergy going on. Later on in the game, you'll get your hands on jobs that complement each other. All the jobs complement each other. And once you unlock them and you really get better, there's like tons and tons of content. And that's not even getting into Origin Island, which is its own, which was basically an expansion for the game. Basically, this game is everything you've ever wanted. And, I mean, I haven't touched 3DS, Smash Brothers for the 3DS. And it's a good, I mean, here's the thing. These are both really friggin' good games. I have not touched it. Because of Fantasy Life. So, you know, that should give you a hint of how good this game is. We'll get down to the final section, my general thoughts, the conclusion, after the cut. Okay then, it's time for the conclusion. This game is friggin' awesome. It's got a lot of value to it. Yeah, the DLC, the on-cart DLC, whatever you want to call it, some people will get mad about that, but here's all I'm going to say. This game has so much friggin' content that you don't need the DLC. You don't. I got it because I'm an RPG maniac, and this game is so good that you want more. And the DLC adds, the Origin Island DLC literally adds, it doubles, it increases your skill parameters, and it doubles your level. It goes from 100 to 200. So basically, it gives you all this extra information, all this extra content, and it's only $8.99, not ultra expensive. So I mean, the game is just off the chain, or maybe $7.99, whatever. This game is a must-buy, so it's time to rate it. It's a must-buy. Buy this game. If you don't want to get it now, wait till Christmas. They'll have a sale on. This game is worth it. Get it, or else. I'm coming for you. No, I'm not coming for you, but the game's friggin' awesome. So with that said, it's time to wrap this shit up. So that should be the end of this video. I wish you guys good luck, good going. I'll probably have some content coming next week. I'll probably be doing a question-a-thon after Thanksgiving, so look forward to that. I'll leave a link in the description field for where you can leave your questions. So yeah, question-a-thon, the end of November, beginning of December. I haven't yet nailed down the date, but look forward to that. So, good night.